Welcome back, Katya here from Unshackled Wisdom. Today I want to talk about how leaving the cult of veganism exploded my creativity out in ways I would never have imagined. It's given me more fulfillment, more appreciation of structure and form and color and variety and variation in nature than I would never have dreamed of. So as a vegan, I would spend up to 4-5 hours a day in the kitchen, sometimes more. The kitchen was everything. Anytime I was looking for a new home, traveling overseas, looking at accommodation, apartments when I was lecturing and whatever else I was doing, the kitchen was the pivotal point that decided whether I lived this place or I didn't live in this place. The kitchen had to be everything. I had to have enough bench space, or countertop, because being vegan takes up a lot of it. And I was spending those hours chopping, slicing, grating, soaking for sprouting, right? Juicing, blending, shredding, dehydrating, and it just went on and on. As I said, blending, processing, food processing. It just went on, and there'd be more plates I'd have to bring out, more appliances, more this, more that, and I could easily fill my bench, quite easily, just making a meal. And then of course came all the cleaning up. My gosh, the dishes. Fair enough, there wasn't a great deal of oil, but it took time, and if no one had a dishwasher, it's all hand washing. So I'd spend an enormous amount of time washing up, pulling apart appliances and blenders and juicers. Do you know what it's like trying to clean a juicer all the time? It's hard work. I'm sure they've made them a little bit more easier to do, but it still takes up time. And I realized how precious my time was when I left veganism. I just knew I'd been wasting so much of it. And of course, I also was attracted because I love beauty. It's just how I've been since I was a child. I love the beauty of fruits and vegetables. I love the color. I used to do the photography. I used to arrange chopped and grated vegetables or in ways and use form that would make them just works of art. And I loved that. But of course, what happened was it just took up all this time. So once I went zero carb and took out all the plates, I did go through withdrawals, there's no question about it. Visually, I missed seeing these incredibly stacked bowls of in-season fruits and vegetables that were just stunning. The colors were just amazing. But, and I went through a huge grieving time, because I thought, what am I going to do with meat? I can't make, attractive bowls of meat. It's all the same color. So I then had a huge awakening around that, and I decided, you know what? It's not the only avenue for creativity and producing artistic creations. So I thought, wow. I then realized that, throwing on a steak, making a meal for zero carb would take me maximum half an hour, sometimes less, depending what I was having, because eggs would be less. But, a few slices of pork belly, some lamb or beef. And sometimes I put in the oven, so, there's only one dish. And I'd usually line that with brown paper. And that would then take away the necessity to clean the actual baking dish, because it would all be protected from the fat. So it just was incredible. And I thought, what am I going to do with all these incredible plates and things I've got? Because I love beautiful plates as well. But I do use them. I bring them out and I just arrange it differently. but I'm not so tunnel vision with this is my only source of getting fulfillment in beauty and you know, just the whole artistic expression of life. So what happened was I then put a lot of my focus onto creating the most incredible gardens. Now I have done this in the past, but not like the way I'm doing it now. The structure and the form started to reveal itself to me, how I could just create these amazing eye-capturing pieces of art through my gardening. I also found that I had a talent for pencil drawing. I loved it. I really took to it, like charcoal drawing. I loved it. And I still do it, you know, and it's something I started to collect a lot of paints and a lot of different pencils and colored pencils, but I still like the I guess the way that pencils, I can do all these different tones and so and shading. So that was great, you know. But it's all there, and I have paints, and I intend to pursue that further down the track. So it has done that, and it's also opened up creativity in how I spend my leisure time. You know, I look for different ways to give me fulfillment. So I just want to make this quick video and just let you know that it is just like being unshackled. I was literally chained to the kitchen. I really was. And I still love, you know, making meals, and I'll do some varieties and arrange it so it looks nice. It looks different, you know, it looks appealing. But inevitably it's the taste. I'm getting this incredible satiation of fat and meats, different variety of meats that are just brilliant. And I'm really appreciating the finer nuances of taste around that. You know, meat can have different flavors depending on where it's come from. So yeah, all of that, it's opened up a wider appreciation. So yeah, I just wanted to share that today. So thanks for listening. And if anyone is still eating a lot of plants and hesitating, just have a look at how much energy and time you're putting into not just preparing the food, but cleaning up afterwards. Is it taking up a lot of the hours in your day that you don't have a lot for everything else, you know? So that's just something I wanted to share. Okay, thanks for being with me again, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.